The next one is a lot more active, and it's Just Dance, and it's from ages 3 and up. This one is also family friendly, I think. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, it's also family friendly, but it's very different. You can dance to stuff and you use the nunchuck or not. I personally prefer using it, I don't know why. It's easier to use just the one controller, but you can use one controller, which is probably easier. And you have lots of different games that you can dance to, and you collect stars, not stars, you level up and try and beat the other person's dance moves. You basically have to control the person that's showing you how to do the dances and stuff. So I think it's pretty good. You can choose the different Just Dances. That's just dance 1. It goes up to 3 or 4, I think. I can't remember. It's 4. I think it's 4. The next one is very different. You can have this, which is Wii Fit. I'm not really going to go into detail. You basically buy this board, which you can buy in the shop. If you're buying a Wii and you feel like spending a lot of money today, then you buy the board as well, and you basically perform exercises on that. So it's a very good way of controlling your weight. You get weighed, and then you get a chart to tell you how much you've lost in that exercise, and it's pretty good for that. If you prefer things that basically just tell you what's going on straight away, then while exercising, then that's perfect. The next one is a lot older. It's for a lot older people. It's for 12s and up, and it's The Sims 3. There's all the Sims, but this one is the one that I was going to show you because it's the newest at the moment. It's quite violent, and it has a few interesting scenes, as in like romantic scenes, I'll put it that way. You can play up to 4 players, and you can use a nunchuck. I didn't know you could play up to 4 players. Now I do. I think the multiple player game is different to the normal game. You don't play with them. It's sort of like, I think it's a quiz, and you basically decide where your life is going. I like playing that because it gives me inspiration of what kind of family to make and stuff. So that's quite good. The only problem I have with this game is that it does have a lot of bugs in it. Is that what you call it? Viruses? Not viruses. It has a lot of glitches, that's the one. Not just the screen going weird, but other things too. And the last one that I'm going to be showing you, Animal Crossing. It's very much like, it's not like any of these actually. It's really fun, like it's so good. It's ages 3 and up, but it's a really fun game. Like, you wouldn't even realise how good it is, how addictive it is. You're basically a little person that goes around town and does amazing. It's really fun. You basically build your own town, you make it really pretty and stuff, and collect weeds and plant flowers. It may sound really like stupid at first, but it's actually really good. And on this you can play just 1 player. You can use a nunchuck, and it's also on your and you can connect it to your DS if you have that. And yeah, it's basically just like a really relaxing, cool game. It's very like therapeutic, if that makes sense. It's just like relaxing. Yeah, you can have a look at that. I forgot to mention, it's not just the normal Animal City, and it's Animal Crossing, if I forgot to tell you, and it's called Let's Go to the City. It's like the second one or something. Okay, so that's all the Wii games that I'll be showing you. you can have a very small like games, but I'm not going to be showing you these today. You can get them from the website, or you can get them from our main store, which is like just next door where all the games are. This is just the advisor's office. So yeah. Right, the next one is Xbox, and most of these were chosen by me. I chose to show you these because this is the sort of game that you tend to get on Xbox. You don't tend to get very family friendly games. It's often just, yeah. The most family friendly game that I'm going to be showing you today is this one, which is Need for Speed, and this one is all the ones I'm going to be showing you today, except one of them can be on Xbox Live. This one can, you can see by the little sign here. So this game is basically just like a racing game, and it's 3 plus, so you can have players with 3 and plus. I haven't played on this one before. I personally find it looks a bit boring, but you can choose different cars, and it's very realistic, and you can choose like your design on your car and stuff, so it's pretty good. It seems pretty cool. I just haven't tried it out. I'm gonna go up in age, so the next one would be the 15s. So in the 15s you have games like Assassin's Creed. There's, I think, around 5, if I'm wrong, correct me, 5 Assassin's Creed games. And Assassin's Creed 2 you can play on Xbox Live, I think. I don't know how. I tried with my friend once and it didn't seem to work. I'm probably not doing the right thing, but it should be able to go on Xbox Live because it has the little writing there. And this is the first one. I have the first and second one to show you here, and viewing from the first and second one the difference between the graphics, I'm guessing that the next ones are going to be even better. The graphics on Xbox, in my personal opinion, are way better than Wii, and I think the controls are more smooth. But anyway, I'm not supposed to be leading you into a decision. I forgot to tell you what you do on this. You are basically an assassin, but you're not. Yeah. You are a person, an ordinary person that ends up getting recruited by this company thing. I'm not too sure how the story ends because I'm on the second one and it doesn't really explain very well. On the first, or at the start of the second one, you kind of find out as the story reveals itself. So you're just an ordinary person that gets recruited from this person in like the future or something, and so you basically get put into this machine that takes you back into the memories of your ancestors who were assassins, and you assassinate people and do missions, and you basically go around in 1191 AD. I don't know what that is. And that is, sorry, I'm really rubbish at history. So yeah, I personally find this game so good, like really good. So it's really, really fun to play. And that's basically all you do on that. Next 15 is Oblivion. I don't play Elder Scrolls. I really don't. because I tried one on the computer once and it dragged on for too long. It's a really long game, so if you like long games that you can basically play freely whenever you want, whenever you feel like it, basically, it never ends really, to be honest. You just carry on playing and playing and playing until you throw it away because you're fed up of it never ending. But that's only if you don't like never ending games. So yeah, this you do quests and stuff and go around. It's a role-playing game, and you are a mythical creature like an elf or a, I don't even know, an elf. I don't know the different ones very well. An orc. You can be a cat, a lizard. There's like different things like that, but they're all like humanized. That's not a word, is it? And yeah, so this is Elder Scrolls 4. Have you heard of the different Elder Scrolls games? Yeah, then you should know basically what it is, but it's the 4th one anyway. It's a very free game. You can do a lot of stuff and go around pretty much wherever you want. So that's 15. Now this leads me on to the 15s to 16s, which are the Halo games. And you can play these on live with your friends and whoever. And I think they're very similar. I've only played all through this one, which is... Wait, is it that one? No, I've played all through... Yeah, all through this one, which is the 15. I played all through it because, yeah, and it's like basically you're this person that's come to save the world from this big halo that I think is very dangerous. I don't really get the story too much. It's quite confusing, but it's a gun game where you shoot aliens with your teammates. A lot of the time you're not by yourself. It's 1 to 4 players, by the way, but you have other people in the game, so it's not that scary if you're not wanting scary games. The next Halo, there's no really need to show you, it's just another Halo. Okay, the next few are Halo. Are 18s. Skyrim. I don't really need to talk about this. It's Elder Scrolls 5, which is the newest of the Elder Scrolls, and it's basically really good graphics, like from different. It's set in Sweden or Finland. I'm not too sure. And it's got dragons long lost to the passages of the Elder Scrolls have returned to Tamriel, and then dragon. Yeah, so there's dragons, there's ghosts, skeletons, werewolves, bears, a lot of different types of characters as well. So it's not just the graphics, it's also that. Next one, very popular game, one really good game that I only just bought myself, and it's called Call of Duty, and I feel like the game's gone off. And it's, if you haven't heard of it already, which I would be very surprised if you haven't, and you've heard of the Elder Scrolls, because this is like really popular. This one is Modern Warfare 3, which is one before the latest. The latest one is, I can't remember the name, but it's still really good. Like, you're basically someone from the war and you fight basically in the war. And Xbox, when you go on live, which you can do, you're in teams and you have to fight another team. And it's really fun. You can choose like different guns and weapons, and yeah, it's a lot like Halo, except it's more real. And I think the fact that it's more real makes it a lot more fun, because it makes you feel like you're really powerful and strong. So that's what you're into anyway. The last one I'm going to show you is a pretty scary game. It's an 18, which is probably why I found it quite scary when I played it. It's called Dead Island, and it's all about zombies, and you're on an island and you end up basically surrounded by zombies and stuff, and you try and survive by doing missions and staying with this group of people, which is supposedly going to help you get off the island. Not too sure how many it's on Xbox Live, so you can play with other people, which I find a lot less scary, but I don't know many people who have this game. Anyway, it's includes Dead Island game, Bloodbath Arena, Rider White, The Ripper, Weapon Blueprint, Gut-wrenchingly Brilliant by Zoo, which is a comment that they made. Zombie Game of the Year by Nuts. So Zoo and Nuts apparently said those things. And it was a bestseller, so classic bestseller award. And this is the Game of the Year edition, so yeah. So I obviously know why it's an 18. It's very, very scary. Like it gets your heart beating pretty fast. You can pick out of, I think, five characters, 5 or 6, I'm not too sure, 5 I think, to be, and you don't really see them in the game, but there's other people with you. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And so yeah, you're on holiday, stuck on an island, and then a virus starts spreading. That's why it's not too much of a serious game, because you know that once you get off the island then you'll be safe. But it's just getting off the island which is the problem. You have so many missions to do, it's really fun. You have extra missions that you can do or you don't have to do. So yeah, you have quite a big various choice of what you want to do on that game. So that's that is both of the consoles. Did you want to look at this one? Here you go. You can just have a look. It's pretty graphic, so I would definitely suggest playing it when everyone else is out and nobody's going to get disturbed by the images. Okay, so now that I've shown you pretty much everything about both games, you're going to tell me what sort of game you want. You're going to go for the Xbox. Okay, well, I hope you have a nice day. I hope I've helped you decide your proper choice that you wanted. Cool, well, I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hey guys, so we're on the bus. It's the next day, and Billy Elliot was absolutely amazing.
It was great, loved it. Best film ever.
Well, musical. And we are in Piccadilly Circus now. If you can see there. And Alice is over there. Wasn't Billy Elliot absolutely amazing?
It was amazing. I cried twice.
Yeah, we cried. That's how sad I am.
You cried? Yeah, I cried twice. Yeah.